This presentation is about verbs in present tense. We are going to be spending a lot of time learning about this topic. I encourage you to study pages 71 and 72 in your textbook. Take notes, study those pages, because your life will be easy if you understand the content of this presentation and of those 2 pages. Your life will be complicated and maybe frustrating if you do not spend quality time on page 71 and 72 of the textbook, and if you don't spend quality time studying this presentation. Spanish has 3 groups of verbs, and I remind you that verbs are actions. In Spanish, there are 3 categories of verbs, and these categories are organized by the ending of the verb in the infinitive form. What is the infinitive form? In English, we use the infinitive form when we add the preposition to a verb. For example, to have, to be, to speak, to open. When we are using the infinitive, it sounds like nobody is doing the action. If I say to speak, we don't know who's speaking. We don't know if the speaking is taking place now, or it took place yesterday, or it will take place next year. We don't know who's speaking when we say to speak. So in the infinitive form, nobody is doing the action. The Spanish infinitives end in AR, ER, and IR. And these are examples of verbs that are in the AR endings category. And I am getting all this information from page 72. If you are not on that page, you should be on that page now. Examples of verbs that end in AR are comprar, hablar, trabajar, necesitar. The verbs that end in ER are several. For example, leer, aprender, correr, comer. The verbs that end in IR are abrir, escribir, recibir, vivir. And the meanings of all these words are on page 72 also. We use the present tense when we talk about things that happen every day, every month, every day, actions that take place in the morning or at night, or things that we do at 12 p.m., things that we do at 6 p.m. These are routine. These are things that we do. And this is the present tense. All right? Now, I am using, again, the chart that is at the bottom of page 72 to show you how the endings of the verbs that end in AR change depending on who's doing the action. I speak, you formally speak. Remember that there are 2 U's in Spanish. One U is the one that you use with your friend, like you say you talk very fast or you speak loudly. And the other U, the formal U, is the one that you use for when you are addressing a stranger or a person that has authority, or somebody that is providing services. So you would say you speak loudly, but you are saying that in a very respectful manner. It's not informal, it's formal. He speaks, she speaks, we speaks. There are two ways to say you all. One is the one that people use in Spain, and the other one is the one that people don't use in Spain, or they use it in Spain, but that's the one that people use in other countries. I use that you all, the one that is at the bottom. You all and they speak, and they have the same ending. In your textbook, the endings are shown in blue. It would be great if you copied that chart on a piece of paper, highlighting or underlining those endings in blue, and post it in your bedroom, or post it in the kitchen, in the refrigerator, in the bathroom. Take a picture of it on your phone, because you need to study that chart a lot. Hablo, hablas, habla, hablamos, habláis, hablan. Now these are the endings of the verbs that end in er. I eat, you eat, you formal eat, he eats, she eats, we eat, you all in Spain eat, you all, they eat, como, comes, come, comemos, coméis, comen. And these are the verbs that end in ir. For example, I live, you formal live, he lives, she lives, we live, you all live in Spain, how people say in Spain, and you all live, they live. Vivo, vives, vive, vivimos, vivís, viven.